It's Professor Birch. I think this game is more nostalgic than I realize. I was an OG Pokemon guy, you know. I was big into red, blue, yellow, gold, silver, and crystal. That was my heyday. I was there from the beginning. And I'm not saying that as a gatekeeping braggy thing. I'm just trying to pass information. I'm proud of that though. But yeah, as we get started here with Pokemon Sapphire, I'll get you all caught up on our Pokemon journey, what to expect for future playthroughs, and what to expect out of this playthrough. Let's do this. I think I said this in other playthroughs, and I don't know how people are going to watch my Pokemon episodes, because you honestly could just jump around depending on which game is your favorite. There's not really necessarily a linear path to them, especially since they like to make remakes. But so far, I did play all the Pokemon games on my channel, and then I opted to kind of redo them because I didn't like the quality of the playthroughs. But we played them all. Like, we started with Blue and went all the way through like or Black and White, X and Y, Sun and Moon, you know, all the way to the modern stuff. It's 4, 5. It's 5:21. Yeah, I'm up really early making this episode and doing this stream. Yeah, I was talking about this in the pre-ramble on the Twitch side, but I'll probably cut that out for the YouTube side. I'm really struggling. Like, I've been up crying. I've got puffy red eyes. Depression's really bad. I'm cold and dead inside. This is why I'm here at 5 a.m. streaming this game with no viewers. I need a distraction. I need to be okay. I just started Unravel and was about to play everything and return to our Skyrim playthrough. So a lot on the horizon. A lot on the horizon of gameplay, but I'm nose deep in Pokemon for the last few days because I just need something. I need to be okay. I need something easy to play, something familiar and fun, something that'll just help me get through the rough patch, you know. So that's why we're starting Sapphire now. I spent the last few days finishing the Pokedex on Leaf Green. The Leaf Green playthrough was a while back. I don't remember how long without actually looking. But I did go in and finish. I caught all the Pokemon that I could catch. Those that I couldn't, that were version exclusive to Fire Red, I ended up just making eggs of. So you get like an Ekans is on Fire Red only. You get an Ekans from Fire Red. I sent it to Green, and then I made my own eggs out of it. I did that for all the version exclusives. So I also sent them on over to Soul Silver. So unfortunately, I kind of jumped the gun. I won't be able to send them to Sapphire. So I'm going to have to figure something out about the Pokedex on this side. Probably just use a save editor to fill in the gaps. But we caught all of them, for the exception of Mew, because it's unavailable. But, you know, and then there's my modern playthroughs. I kind of hit the reset button on Pokemon in my life with Let's Go Pikachu when the Switch came out, because I went through some rough years of like trying to figure out whether I wanted to keep doing video gaming as a hobby. So I would buy a console, get rid of it, buy it, get rid of it, and I went through that a lot with the 3DS era and the DS era, and so I ended up not having any Pokemon. No games, no save data, nothing. So when the Switch came out and they did Let's Go, I was like, okay, I can start over from Kanto, like we did originally. And that's what I've been doing. So Let's Go, Sword, Violet, Brilliant Diamond. I played Arceus, but I didn't keep any of the Pokemon from it, other than Eternius, or Eternius, or however you... not Eternius, the pink love thing. The fourth member of the Unova Cloud Monster Trio thingy. Listen to me ramble like I'm insane. So I have a living Dex saved in Pokemon Home. I have all my save files on the Switch. I have bought and paid for legitimate copies of all my games. I don't play any games on my YouTube channel that I have not bought and paid for. That is a principal rule that I stand by. Am I using an emulator for this playthrough? Well, yes. I don't have a physical copy of this game anymore, but I bought it multiple times back in the day when I was very indecisive, you know. I bought a new copy from the store retail, so that gets Nintendo the initial money. Then I probably bought and sold it to GameStop, I don't know how many times. But thought this little save. But we're gonna play through Sapphire. We're gonna catch all the Pokemon, and we'll send them to Soul Silver, and that'll wrap up the GBA era. So we'll have played Leaf Green and Sapphire. Then when we get finished with Soul Silver, we'll tackle something, I don't know, probably Platinum. We'll probably focus our efforts on Platinum for a while. And then from Platinum, Black and White 2. Then we'll move on to Pokemon X. Spend some time in the 3D era. But that is the long-term plan. And like I said, you can watch any of these playthroughs in any order you want, but they will all be complementary to one another. So you can jump around at your leisure. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to lay back down after this episode, because I'm a tired boy. So if you want to pause this video, or you know what, I might can insert a clip, hell, I don't know. Just go look at the Soul Silver playthrough. Look for the episode that takes place after the 8th badge, because that's where we'll take that's where we take a moment and play catch up with our progress. That episode is where I sit down and take a look at the Pokedex and where we've been and what we need to do. But and nobody needs to panic. Like, you don't need to like get on Twitter and send me DMs and you know, give me back pats and say, oh my god, are you okay? I'll be fine. I'll be okay. I'm in a dark place now, but I will survive it. I always have. I made it to 39 years of age. I think I'll be okay. It's just you just have to grin and bear it. And I do it without alcohol or drugs, which, let me be honest with you, ain't easy, but I don't like alcohol. Not against it, I just don't like it. I like weed, but I don't have access to it. But no, I've often used and abused food as a coping mechanism, and I'm trying to break myself from that. I weigh more now than I've ever weighed in my life. I'm at the height of my obesity, and I can't really fight it or work on it because of the problems up here, you know. It's so frustrating. But I fight it. I fight with every fiber of being that I have, you know. I don't let it win, ever. It just, it takes a physical toll, you know. It's exhausting fighting the depression and the anxiety and the intrusive thoughts. It takes a lot of effort to put up with it. Because like, here's the thing. People will colloquially say, I have depression all the time. But like real diagnosed clinical depression, you are powerless. There ain't a thing you can do. It's like when those people are like, oh, you're depressed? Why don't you just feel better? Oh, gee, thanks. I hadn't considered that. It's not how it works, home slice. May. Oh, I should have healed. We've been doing this thing in Discord called Pokemon of the Day. I've been running it for a little over a year now. If you haven't joined the Discord, consider doing so. There's a link in the description of every video I put out. But the Discord is kind of slowed down. It doesn't really get used as much, which is sad. I have put a lot of time and effort into making our Discord awesome. I have a gaming section in there where you can actually play games. It's fun. I've had a fun time making it. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Oh, I would be so happy to get my running shoes so I can really run. But I had to fill in the gaps for the starter Pokemon. I had to do the same as I did with, like I was saying, Ekans and stuff. I had to make eggs of Squirtle and Charmander and then evolve them that way. But it's done. Here's the thing. I have all the Pokemon that are available at the moment on the Switch. I haven't missed any. So my living Dex and Pokemon Home is, as of the time of recording this, complete. I can't do... There's a few Unovas missing, a few Mythicals, like I don't have Celebi, I don't have Deoxys. They've just not been made available on the Switch. So there's not really much I can do. But I currently do not have a way to take any of the Pokemon from these old games and port them forward. But it's not going to stop me from saving them. Maybe one day we can find somebody who has the tech, who has the physical cartridges, like we can get the ROM save, put it on a flash card, then port the Pokemon forward through Bank and the Home. Maybe we just ought not to do that. Maybe it just stays a digital collection. I don't know what the future holds. I just think Pokemon is very unique in that sense. Like, what other franchises do you know where the save data is generational? You know what I mean? Like, you can actually... Your kids can inherit your Pokemon. And I did read a tweet not too long ago where the Pokemon Company said that that was kind of their plan, to keep Pokemon going for hundreds of years and for them to be passed down from generation to generation. Now, they've mentioned that years ago in the past. And I think that's neat. I think that's a very neat, unique take on an intellectual property. And that really tickles my fancy. Knowing that my little Pokemon friends could outlive me and I could pass them down. I don't have anybody to pass them to. I don't have any kids. My nephew doesn't give a shit about Pokemon. So, I don't know. My friends don't care about Pokemon too much anymore either. Tyler doesn't care about it. He's not playing it, so... During Gen 9 for Scarlet and Violet, I had a really tough time finding partners to trade with me and help me get the version exclusives. I ended up taking my friends. What we did is I put his Switch profile on my Switch, which lets me install his digitally purchased games, and then I could play through Scarlet myself, and that's what I did. I played through my own copy of Shield, and I played through my own copy of Scarlet, and I got the version exclusives that I couldn't get on my initial playthroughs. So we may have to start buying both games going forward, but I'm really hoping that they kind of abandon, like, they didn't do it with Legends Arceus. They just made the one game, and I really think that's the way Pokemon needs to go. I think this buying two version nonsense needs to stop. It was a gimmick that was cute for the Game Boy. It worked for the time, but it's antiquated. Let it go, you know. And like I said, I've already ported all my Cantonian Pokemon over to Soul Silver, so that means Ditto is going forward and can't be brought back. So I'll probably go into Leaf Green and catch a second Ditto and bring it over to Sapphire so that we can start using the daycare. Started recently working on the challenges or achievements in Pokemon Home for the mobile, on the mobile side, for the mobile app, and some of them are going to be impossible to finish because I don't have access to older games. Like you're supposed to register a Pikachu, Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise from the good old Kanto region, which means virtual console copies of Red, Blue, and Yellow and whatnot from the 3DS. I don't have the ability to do that. It wants you to register Zekrom and Reshiram from Black and White and Black and White 2. It wants you to put Lugia and Ho-Oh from the virtual console games, as well as Soul Silver and Heart Gold, and it's very specific about finishing. Now, I finished all the challenges except for those, and the Pokedex ones. The Pokedex ones were pretty stupid too. I finished the Pokedex itself in Pokemon Home, but not the challenges. It wants you to catch all of them native in each game. So, like, let's say that I played through Let's Go Pikachu, right? And I caught all the Kanto Pokemon. So I don't bother recapturing them for Sword. I use Home to fill in the gaps for Sword's Pokedex. By doing it that way, you don't get the achievement, so I don't know. I was never an Xbox person. I never got on board with achievements back in the day. So... But the old school collector in me is like, oh, you gotta collect everything, you gotta finish it. I'm gonna have to just let it be and move on. But I have been just kind of using the GTS and sending the same legendaries back and forth. But the problem has been the fact that Pokemon Go, people are just like, people have flooded the GTS with Pokemon from Go. So I just keep getting Lugia and Ho and Groudon and Kyogre and all them that come from Pokemon Home or come from Pokemon Go, and it's pointless. I'm getting nothing out of this. You know what I mean? Help me further my career, she says. I recently finished Season 3 of True Detective. And I started Season 4 earlier. There's only 2 episodes out so far, but it's really good. It's very interesting. It's very much like watching that one episode of The X-Files where they go to the Arctic and they dig up some sort of virus or something from the ice. Or The Thing, essentially. Everybody seen the movie The Thing, John Carpenter? That's a classic. So this season definitely has taken more of a sci-fi turn. Also, the writer strike that happened last year affected shows that I was watching, so stuff like American Horror Story just dropped without finishing. Chucky Season 3 dropped without finishing. So many things just got left undone. Sucked. A real shame that these corporations have to be so damn greedy they have to cause everybody to go on strike. And I side with the strikers, by the way. I'm very pro-union. Fuck these companies. Fuck them right in the ear. Sorry, I've been trying to cuss less lately, so that when I do cuss, it's funnier. Also, it just seems very trashy to cuss every other word. But I'm definitely not going to count out to advertisers and YouTube. People won't say people don't say suicide anymore, or murder, or death, or kill. They say unalived. I'm gonna hurt myself in Minecraft. I fucking hate that shit. They won't say gun, they say pew pew. Instead of saying coke or meth, they say cola or mathematics. No, bitch. Fucking stop. Oh, it pisses me off so badly. Say the actual word. We're all adults. Say the words. Why am I in the PC box? And my brain fog. That's pretty bad. I'm not gonna say brain facts. Sorry, I had a senior moment. There's Wally. That's something about this game that I never understood. Why is Wally coming to the gym to receive a Pokemon? That's not how anything works. You have to go out and catch your own. Let's watch him catch this Ralts. Oh. Are we still in this cutscene? Jesus. I had time to read 3 whole things on my phone. Sha-na-na-na-na-na. But yeah, that's been my biggest pet peeve lately, is people on YouTube and whatnot won't say what they mean. Because they won't get monetized. Monetized. Money, money, money. YouTubers are also... I mean, YouTubers have always annoyed me. Let's face it. I find most humans in general annoying. But YouTubers are very annoying by nature. And, I don't know. It's just, they've gotten to the point now where they're doing like sponsorships, and you can't ad block that. You have to manually skip through it, and it's so annoying. They were so proud of this effect back in the day. Look what the Game Boy Advance can do. It was neat. Let's go catch some Pokemon before we move on. So tired. Wurmple is targeted by Swellow. As prey, this Pokemon will try to resist by pointing the spikes on its rear at the attacking predator. It will weaken the foe by leaking poison from the spikes. Oh, he actually broke up. Or she broke up. Listen here, little lady. We already didn't have that many Pokeballs to begin with. The hair on Zigzagoon's back is bristly. It rubs the hard back hair against trees to leave its territorial markings. This Pokemon may play dead to fool foes in battle. Like a possum? I don't think there's anything else I can catch. What happened to my audio? What happened? Okay, I don't know what that was. The audio just cut out for no reason. Poochyena is an omnivore. It will eat anything. A distinguishing feature is how large its fangs are compared to its body. This Pokemon tries to intimidate its foes by making the hair on its tail bristle out. Well, it couldn't hurt to save. Spend a minute. Jaw needs to pop. Swallow! Run, Swallow! No, that's Zigzagoon. That is not correct. No. There we go. Hey there, little bunny. Oh, I think I need to get up and walk around. I have been sitting here a while, even before I started streaming. Taylor is young, and it has only just left its nest. As a result, it sometimes becomes lonesome and cries at night. Don't we all? This Pokemon feeds on Wurmple that live in the forest. Don't we all? Let's fight this fancy, smancy, posh, stuck-up, pretentious rich kid. And we'll head into the forest. Remember, kids, eat the rich. Fuck 'em. No. My bottle fell over. This is the snooty little snotty, snooty, snobby rich kid that's going to use a full restore. I love the music from Pt.1. Oh, I love that for me. I found a potion. Potion, notion of the ocean. I'm getting delirious. It is almost 6 a.m. and the sun is going to be rising, and it is time for me to carry my happy ass to bed. Like I said, I'm fighting through a lot right now. I had a pretty rough night. Catch your Lyle. Oh, he has a full team. Of Wurmple, probably. You need to fix my webcam. Is that any better? I'll probably have to just stand up and do it in a minute. I've been meaning to adjust it for a long time and I just haven't gotten around to it. Because a lot of times when I sit up like this, it cuts my face off, so I need to adjust it. Because my back is so bad, I usually do a lot of rocking back and forth. I'll sit up, then sit back, then sit up, then sit back. And I bet you guys really, if you watch me more than 2 seconds, you've probably noticed it lately. So I'd sit up, then I'm laying back, then I sit up, and I can't get comfortable. Getting through this forest is definitely a lot faster than getting through Viridian Forest. I think it's smaller too. I think I've told this story before, but since this is the first episode of Sapphire, I should probably tell it before we get done. I remember when Ruby and Sapphire first came out, I got pretty excited for it. I went to the store and I bought it new, and then I even bought the player's guide to go with it. And I came home, I was excited. I got all bundled up in the. I remember laying in the floor and had my pillows and had a soda, ready to go. I was flipping through the book, looking at stuff and getting excited, and when I went to play it and I didn't see any familiar Pokemon, my first reaction was, what the shit is this? Where are all the Pokemon? You know? Because even with Gold and Silver, it was a mix of new Pokemon in with the new stuff. Okay, there's supposed to be volume control on this thing, and it's not working. But yeah, I remember being confused and upset. And I honestly don't think I finished this game initially. I think it was a long time before I sat down to... Oh yeah, we don't have cut yet. I don't know why I was like that. I feel like a lot of people are like that. I want you to change it, but I also want it to stay the same. You know what I mean? Ooh. What is TM09? Oh, a beautiful day will bloom. Ooh, our Whelm Repel. So I believe Ruby and Sapphire and probably Emerald, I don't know about Emerald, but Ruby and Sapphire had a glitch. It had a bug something to do with the clock and the berries. And I think that, you know, back then there was no internet patching. There was no patching games through the internet. So I think they released a, I remember they released Jirachi, and Jirachi was embedded with the code that was supposed to fix your game. But the problem back then was they only did events in New York. That's it. How do you expect millions of people from a landmass as gigantic as the United States to come to New York to fix a bug in a game? It was very dumb. Very, very dumb. The way that that was handled. All these zigzagoon. We almost made it out of the grass. Almost. I don't even know who I want to raise yet. Like, I don't want any of these starter low-level Pokemon in this area. Like, I honestly don't know who to build a team of. I really don't. I don't know who to use. I think she will also use a potion. Yeah, there it is. I've got these early parts. I've got the early parts of these games memorized. I've got them down. Alcohol. Get in there and tackle, Mudkip. I can't believe we've had no viewers this morning. Like, I get it. It's like 6 a.m. for me. But it should be afternoon for Europe, right? Or the middle of the day, rather. I think it's, what is it, a 6-hour difference between here and London? We've got no European viewers in here. Sad day for generic characters everywhere. Ever were. One day I'd like to come on here and just do an entire stream with my native accent, and then I would like to come on one day and do one with a British accent. Can't use water gun on this shroom, which we'll get nowhere. You can tackle. Okay, that just leaves one last battle. Okay, cool. It's not going to force me into it. Wait. You're gonna have a bunch of Magikarp, aren't you? You're gonna be hella fun to fight. Did I tackle just miss? Now see here. Game will pick up, I promise. You just have to get through this boring stuff. Mudkip's gonna end up evolving before we even catch a second team member. That's sad. We really need to go catch something somewhere. I'll have to sit down and organize these boxes. Noticed you had a potion. Zigzagoon has the ability pickup. It just randomly picks up items, which is great. I don't know. Should we raise the Swellow? I don't know. I always usually raise the same Pokemon in each playthrough. We could use a decent flying type, though. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe I should. Because it's been a while. We need to save our game. Just in case something happens. What building is this? Cutter's house. Is this where I get cut from? Wow, we get cut very early on. I forgot about this. We had to wait all the way to the boat in the first one. Does anybody ever actually talk to this guy? I remember Emerald, he actually walked around and toured the area with you. Maybe we should have played Emerald. You know, I don't know. I'm playing Sapphire because it's the one I played first of Hoenn. And Sapphire is my birthstone, September. And I really like blue. So, I don't know. Youngster Jash. Another Geodude. Fine, I will just use Taylor. If we had Steel Wing, we could really do some grinding, but we don't. You have more? Finch win. It'll learn quick tail. Roxanne should be pretty easy to beat. And we'll call it a day. Yeah, I've gotten pretty lax on my streaming schedule, and I am about to crack down hard on myself. I am going to get back to doing daily streams and try and make up for lost time. No, stop that. All right, let's go. I hope the game audio is up loud enough and not up too loud, because it really sounds low for me, but it sounds louder for you guys. I don't understand that at all. But wait, what is this crap? Why is my health so low? Boy, I might be looking at the screen most of the time, but I am 1,000 miles away in my head. This is why I had such trouble with this in school. Like, I'm pretty sure I need some sort of 80 whatever medication. Again, I live in America, so I don't have access to anything. I hate it here. I really do. Why'd I say no? I'm so used to saying no. 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 That beeping also has got to stop. No! You just want to see me hurt, don't you? You just want to see pain, suffering. You came to make a mockery of me, you did. Ow. Go ahead! Use Harden as much as you like. Thing is, it's not gonna save you from a special attack. Will she potion? Yep. See here, bitch. I don't remember her having these potions. Suspicious. That's more like it. Precious Taylor fainted. The Sunstone is ours. Is ours. Arg. You know what? They have an International Talk Like a Pirate Day. Why? Why is that a thing? I mean, more power to you. Have your fun, but like, you could just do that any day. Or maybe it's National Talk. I don't fucking know. It's Talk Like a Pirate Day. I don't know what day it actually falls on, but it popped into my mind because I said arg. I'm just gonna go have a seat. Take a seat right here. Go on, have a seat. Right over here. Okay, I'm gonna head to bed. I'm tired. Thank you guys for letting me stream at 5, 6 o'clock in the morning and get some respite from the nightmare that is my life. Even if nobody watched, I'm still glad we were here to do it. I'm gonna get this uploaded to YouTube. This is actually gonna go out today. It's gonna go out in a few hours, actually. So, hey, new adventure! Be sure to check out the playthrough for Leaf Green and Soul Silver as they will tie into this playthrough, because I am working on a living deck. Which reminds me, I should probably do a save state. Alright. See you, folks.